Okay. Hopefully, I can record more than 8 minutes. Or stream for more than 8 minutes. I don't know why the fuck my stream just starts crashing. It just says 0 kilobytes. Then after that, now my stream's not even showing up here. What? I have to restart my YouTube now on my iPad. I have to restart that entire dialogue thing now because, well, my fucking stream crashed for the second time already. I don't fucking know why. Really don't know why. I don't know what's going on. At least I noticed it more that time. I didn't notice it before. Okay, now my game's not loading. Why? Why? Okay, there we go. We can't put my Wi-Fi. Because, like, everything's running. Because if I didn't have Wi-Fi, the game wouldn't be... I wouldn't be able to play the game, and I wouldn't even be able to stream. It just stops randomly.
Finan,
So now we gotta go
my
through all
humble
this again.
student, my trusted colleague. As I write this,
I don't know where the stream
deeply
ended
regret
last. Let me check.
and feel guilty for hastily pushing you and the Trailblazer into the debate.
It ended
I
when
consider the debate the
Aglaya...
trap was likely set by the
said
debater
something.
Calictus.
You are the
He had
destined.
prepared a he claimed
That's
I
where
was
it
reading
ended.
everyone's thoughts
You are the
with the golden
destined.
thread to cheat. In the
Let me just
debate.
skip past. Let me just skip to there.
Could have with
Yeah, I
deceitful
restarted my
scam-
computer, so
you can imagine the
hopefully
reaction that
it works
comic.
better.
The
But I don't
divinity
fucking know.
in this body might be
I
eternal,
don't fucking know.
but that is
don't
not
know
the
anymore,
essence
bro.
of me. I am a daughter of
I just don't
realizing
want
that
to
my-
stop
I knew
streaming.
couldn't
I
simply
want
fade
to
away in my
finish
sleep
this
like
part
anyone
at
else.
least. You know?
The serpents have always lurked. If my departure were to, I must feign
Like, I wanted to stream for
weakness,
3 hours today, but it might not be
The
possible.
blaze soaring
I streamed
into
for
the
8
sky.
minutes.
You're not
Like 2
perfect,
hours
Finan.
crashed, and then streamed for
I've
8
witnessed
minutes,
your
and then it
con-
crashed again. So
In
it
your way,
better not crash
You
again,
are
dude.
perfect.
It better not.
That might be what sets our Sky Father Kefili apart from other Finan. You are the destined
There we go.
world bearer
This is where
of
it
Amphorius.
crashed, right here.
The gate to Amphorius's future. Go, complete the
I'm gonna keep an eye out on the
journey of the
OBS right now.
prophecy. Ignite the stars and inspire hope in the hearts of humanity. I will be waiting at the end of the West Wind, looking forward to the miracle you will create.
Aglaya,
What are you scratching?
how could I possibly be worthy of the burning torch you've passed into my hands? Dolang, can you do me a favor?
Whatever I can help with, just say the word.
Please deliver a message to Lord Crateros. Have him gather the holy city guards and the Kremnoans to spread the word from door to door. At the lucid hour tomorrow, Finan will speak at the Marmorial Palace. Urge everyone who has concerns about the holy city's future and the flame chase journey to attend this gathering. Tell them Aglaya has left Amphorius the seeds of hope.
Yeah. Understood.
It's been a harrowing day for everyone. Please make sure to rest well and collect your thoughts. I need to prepare.
Okay. They're preparing. What are you preparing for? Charchonis has arrived.
Cartonis,
Cartonis, yeah.
what brings you to Marmorial Palace? I planned to get everything settled before coming to see you. Is there something urgent, Cartonis?
How are you holding up? I wanted to see. Better than I expected, you seem.
There's no room for doubt anymore. It's time to take action and show everyone that the leadership of the
Swear the stream
Chrysos
better not
heirs is
crash again,
still
dude.
strong.
So if it crashes again, I might just end it there.
Right. Your assessment
I want
is...
to. I wanted to stream for an
Here,
additional hour,
take
you know?
this.
I wanted to stream for 3 hours today. Okay, there's a new
Is this
sword,
it?
Fainon.
You've completed it.
Dawnmaker. The name I've chosen for it. Before dawn, prepare for battle. For tomorrow, wield your sword. Befits your stature, it does. Chrysos heir.
Dawnmaker. Unbelievable. You've never seen that black-clad sword master. Yet you've recreated this so precisely, just from what I described.
Precise your description. Imbued it with the power of dawn I already have. Guided by your will, gleam with golden flames, its blade will. Wield it. May triumph always be yours.
Thank you, Cartonis. I will use this sword to protect the beings of Emphorius.
Another thing there is.
What's
What's
that?
this?
Stored here.
It's the thing that Aquila.
The remnants of Aglia's divinity are. This was her commission. Her death she had long foreseen.
Can she still hear us?
It's difficult to confirm. About divinity, we know very little. In this way, she wanted to be with you. Always.
I understand. Let me keep it. With this, I'll have another constant companion by my side.
I don't know if
May
getting
this
more RAM
world
will fix
never have a
crashing. I know
need
we'll fix like
for a
stream
deliverer.
performance, but I don't think
Someone
it'll fix
told me
crashing.
long ago. But when the world
But I do need more
dashed her
RAM.
hopes
Either way.
and fell into disarray, if she could see me now,
I just keep putting it off. I just
Leading
keep putting
from the
off getting more
front.
RAM. I don't know why.
rallying people against their destiny, she would surely smile.
Okay. The screen's black. Oh.
How will the Holy City continue without Lady Goldweaver? Look! Lord Finan is here.
Will he step up to lead Akama?
Not long ago, I spoke at the Citizens' Assembly.
Literally
at
everybody's
Dawn
dead.
I wrestled with
The only people
every
left
word,
alive is
searching
Tribi,
for the right ones to
Trinon,
rally
Finon,
support and keep the Chrysos
and
heirs' flame
Hyacine.
chase
Those are the only people
alive.
left alive, right? Well, Cypher as well. Forgot about Cypher.
In the end,
And
I
then
remembered a lesson from one of my
everyone
teachers.
else is technically dead, I guess.
In battles where words are weapons, outrage and blind passion often overpower reason. I followed his strategy. I painted my opponents as nothing more than pests, tore apart their character, and laid out their crimes. The strategy worked. I secured enough votes to achieve my goal, but afterward, there wasn't even a flicker of joy. I realized that apparent victory masked a deeper failure. In my pursuit of success, I fueled division and strayed far from my very purpose that led me to the flame chase journey. This journey was supposed to unify, not divide, to strengthen us, not weaken us. It was the gold thread that mended our rifts in the past. Some saw it as a means of surveillance, a tool of control. But no one can deny that it was
We
Aglaia
technically
who
have
held
8
this
people
city
left
and
alive
even this shattered
because
world
Fat Fuck counts for 5 people.
Now she is gone. Yes, as you have heard, the demigod Aglaya, who guarded the holy city for a
Oh
millennium,
no, we have
has indeed.
9 people, right?
Oh.
We have 9 people because fat fuck, or no, I don't fucking know. Whatever, 10 people, fat fucks, 5 of them. It doesn't matter. I don't know. What are you doing?
Lady Goldweaver!
Find the murderer! Make them pay!
Yeah, do that.
I felt the same as all of you initially. I wanted to stand here beside you, to condemn the sinners, to discuss retribution, and to see justice brought down upon them.
God damn it.
But my
Why is my stream running
perspective
terribly now?
has changed. The golden threads that
Cat, stop
once
it.
bound this
Stop it.
city have unraveled.
I don't know why.
Yet no one is celebrating their
this?
freedom from control. In the empty markets and bath chambers, one feeling lingers. Unease. Deep down, we all know
As long as it doesn't go
the
to
last
0, I don't give a
safeguard
fuck.
against the harm we may do to each other.
So if it goes to
is
0, the stream
gone.
just cuts off. Just cuts
No
off.
divine power will protect us from the malice in our hearts. From now on, only the moral code we choose to uphold for ourselves will stand between us and the abyss.
Finon has a way with words.
Be quiet and listen carefully. There's something special about a man of letters. If it were me up there, I could do it too. Be quiet and listen carefully.
Oh, all right.
The flame-chased journey is nearing its end. With only one titan left for the Chrysos heirs to conquer. Aquila!
Aquila.
Before I rise to the skies, I challenge you. Cast out the shadows and malice within your hearts. Let your spirit shine brighter than the sky itself. Let me bear witness. A better people.
Okay.
Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people! Better people!
I appreciate your willingness to accept the challenge. You have reminded me that Aglaya left me perhaps the simplest duty in the world. To bear the burden of creation, I need only to give one
Okay.
thing.
The stream's getting better.
It's a gift she once gave
getting
me
better.
without hesitation, and now I share it with each of you. Unshakable faith. There's still a long way to go before Amphorius is reborn. But we will not
Yeah.
forget the past as we move forward. For the
How would that
memories
work?
of
Will, like,
Amphorius
Amphorius
will
just get
always
reset
benefit
overnight?
future generations.
Like,
Allow
how's
me
that
this
gonna
moment.
work? So I'm not gonna be on this planet for fucking 10
I want to
decades,
borrow
bro.
a few minutes of your
Wait until
time
everybody dies out so everyone gets
commemorate
reborn
the
again or
demigod.
something else, you know?
who protected the holy city for a millennium. She was Akima's dressmaker, the leader of the Chrysos heirs.
Looks like everybody's gonna go
Coldweave.
naked. But to be fair,
Aquila.
everybody in this city's outfits look
Her
like shit.
Greatest feat
Like, what the fuck are you wearing, bro? Just wearing a cloth.
was being a selfless person.
Yo. Shut up, cat.
Shut up, cat. Shut up, cat.
That singing sounds so familiar.
Yo, look at this. Finon. We got everybody here. We got Trian and Anax in the back. We got Castris and Aglaya.
That's our song, and Snowy used to love it.
Move out of the freaking way, cat. Get off my damn
Yes,
desk. I
Lady
keep telling you
Trian.
countless times. There's like literally no
That
room on this
child
damn desk
filled
for you to
with
stand, cat.
anxiety. Your songs always dispelled the clouds in my heart, even if for just a moment.
Snowy was so cute and kind when he was little. Now, you've grown so much. Maybe not as cute, but still just as kind.
Time spares no one, so there's nothing we can do. But kindness, you helped nurture it in me.
Don't mention it. Your light is as bright as ever. Keep it up and stay strong. See you, Snowy.
Goodbye, Lady Trian.
I heard what you said. Are you suggesting the debate tactics I've taught you are nothing but sleight of hand?
Not at all, Professor Anaxa.
That's fine.
Honestly, without those techniques you taught me, the Flame Chase journey might not have survived.
Trying to get a screenshot real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. My stream is delayed. I don't know by how much. There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. Got a screenshot.
Good thing your head's still clear. The Chrysos heir of Kefali. I had no idea you had it in you while I was drilling those formulas in your head in class.
Who could have thought, Professor? By the way, I've completely forgotten those formulas now.
Some things never change. In our next lives, I'll teach you how to truly embrace your divine duties.
I'll be waiting. Goodbye, Professor Anaxa. Miss Castros? Aren't you going to say something?
Lord Finan, you have always been so approachable.
Man, bro.
Ever since we first met, you've seen me as a friend. It was the first time I understood what everyday friendship was like. But that's dangerous.
Dangerous.
Laughing and chatting with you, I sometimes forget who I am. And for someone with my kind of power, that's a real hazard.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Sorry, I forgot to consider your perspective.
Please, no apologies. Despite everything, thinking back on the times we spent together makes me really happy.
I feel the same.
Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Gastras. Aquila.
Remember, Finan, after completing the flame chase, leave the decision to initiate the miracle of Genesis to the Amphorians. The Chrysos heirs are the executors of the prophecy, yet they, the people, are the true masters of this world.
Rest assured, I always keep your teachings in mind. The difference between a presumptuous hero and a tyrant is a fine line.
Well said.
You've got a good memory.
It's late. Anything else you'd like to add?
Anything else? Even in your imagination, I'm not one to show my vulnerable side.
No worries. I've long understood how difficult it is for you to open up completely. Thank you for bringing me here, Aquila. You saved me.
Maybe what I wanted to save wasn't you, child. But this crumbling world. Goodbye, Finan.
Goodbye, Aquila.
Did you forget me?
My day. Forgot about my day.
Like I'd ever. We aren't parting ways forever.
I forgot he's
You're just off to guard the gates at
kind
Castrum
of dead.
Grimnos.
He's kind of dead, but he's like not dead
Let's
at
not
all.
make this a
He's like
tearful
coming back.
farewell.
He can just come back to life, kind of. But he's, I don't know.
You know just how to make a person uncomfortable. I have a feeling we'll meet again in this lifetime. Let's have another showdown then.
That's very confident of you. I've changed since then. Have you seen this sword? It's a masterpiece freshly forged by Cartonis.
A bold statement for a mere mortal who hasn't yet claimed the power of a titan. See you around. Finan of Ides Elysiae.
It's a date, Mightimos.
What a poignant, yet splendid journey. And it's still not over yet, is it?
Who's talking? Oh, Cyrene. Yo, Cyrene.
I was right. In the end, you did become the deliverer
Yo.
in this story.
Yo, hold up. Yes, Cyrene? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. When will this happen? Oh, there we go. Hold up. Why is it there? I want that there. Why is it there? What the heck? Close. Why the heck is my close? There we go. Hold up, I'm trying to take a screenshot on my phone. It's kind of hard because there's a button there.
A lot has changed while you were away. I've met so many people. I've tried so many things. I've found new resolve. And I've let go of some attachments. I'm not the same person I used to be.
But to me, you've never changed at all, Finan.
Yo, Cypher.
Cloud. This place holds so many different kinds of memories. I remember you could see the Gold Weaver sign from here, all the way down the mountain. But my eyes aren't what they used to be 1,000 years ago.
Cypher, you...
Seamstress. Tell me, does Aquila have any treasures so rare that not even your... I mean, our shop has seen?
Of course it has. I heard there's a gem of all worlds hidden somewhere in Dawn Cloud. Apparently, it's a piece that fell out of the Dawn device. It's truly a priceless treasure, being a part of Kefali's divine body. Even I, the Gold Weaver, cannot witness its glamour.
Gem of all worlds. Nice! Got it! Well, please keep looking after the shop while I...
Let me guess, Cypher. You're probably already plotting to sneak into Dawncloud to steal that gem, aren't you? And your next move is probably trying to sell it to the highest bidder, then distribute that money to the poor and the refugees in the Holy City?
Look, seamstress. Are you sure you aren't peeking into my head with your golden threads?
You might be skilled at covering up lies, but your compassion is all over your face. Don't lie to yourself. Do you honestly think this is the right thing to do, Cyphra?
What else am I supposed to do? That's the only thing I can do with my power. You keep talking about how I have the potential to become a good person. Or even what people call a hero. But I don't know what I need to do to get there! I can't weave golden dresses like you. I can't sing as well as Miss Hyceelins. And I definitely don't know as much as Big Sis Treby. The only things I'm good at are the underhanded street smarts that no one even respects. But I still want to be worthy of you. I want to prove that you've made the right choice. Even thieves can dream. Right?
I know, Cyphra. I know. You are justified in your anger. Destiny is never fair. And your path is doomed to be...
Where's Ryan Forest is so
even
long, but
worse
there's
than
so
everyone
much
else's.
backstory.
You are fated to walk in the
So
dark and
much.
bear the world's misunderstanding in this journey. But you have to believe that everyone in this world is unique in their own way. I am convinced that you're the only one who can bear the authority of trickery, even if you have to contend with the legendary 300 master thieves of Dolos.
Aquila. I just want everyone to believe that the world is beautiful. And that everyone is simple and kind. If only I could get everyone to believe that. Would that lie become reality? If enough people believed in it, even though it's a lie.
Lies will always be lies, Cyphra. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Huh. Are you really planning to just stand there forever? Honestly, sneaking around doesn't suit you, Deliverer.
I never thought I could slip past your sharp ears, Miss Cypher. I just didn't think it'd be right to interrupt when you're obviously lost in thoughts.
Still as charming with your words as ever, boy. Your speech at the public baths wasn't half bad, I'll admit. It managed to touch my heart. Just a smidge.
Thank you. I had a feeling back then that you were in the audience. Intuition certainly is a thing of wonder.
Oh, and you didn't call me out on the spot. You waited all this time to tell me.
Well, I thought you'd need some time to yourself.
None of your business. Enough small talk. Tell me, what kind of trouble did you run into that you need me, the super old-timer, to step in?
We've only met a couple of times, but you've always gone straight to business. I respect that about you, old-timer, so I'll cut to the chase. You're probably aware that Aglaia has earned the support of the entire city for the Chrysos heirs. Everyone believes that she died at the hands of council members who were against the flame chase, and the citizens' fury has been dragging these schemers out of the shadows one by one. But they didn't get everybody. To this day, we still haven't found Elder Kynus, the leader of the cleaners.
Ah, I see. You're afraid she'll do something wild now that she's pushed into a corner, aren't you?
Yes, I believe that Kefali's core flame, forever enshrined above the Council Theater, would be the opposition's final trump card against the Chrysos heirs.
We need that core flame.
We're setting out to campaign
still missing
against
2 core
Aquila
flames.
in a few days.
We need
With the
Aquila's core
Chrysos
flame.
heirs gone, it'll be their best chance to strike.
You think those desperate dogs will try to snatch the core flame while you're gone? So, you want me to give them a nice long walk while you're away, right?
You sure saw right through me, Miss Cipher. I know exactly what you can do. Godlike speed, perfect disguises, untraceable movement, and that most enigmatic authority of trickery. I have only one request. Please, use whatever tricks you need to protect Kefali's core flame. Even if you have to deceive the rest of the Chrysos heirs as well.
I've not been able to move
Hey,
in the
Deliverer,
game
do
for
you
forever.
honestly think that there's
There's just
no
like
way
so
I'll
much
turn you
dialogue.
down?
Just back-to-back
Do you even
dialogue.
have any plan Bs if I decide to nope out on this?
So like there's like been
As the
no
demigod of
time to even
trickery,
stop.
there are
So if I
no
wanted
other
to stop, I
trump cards
couldn't.
in the world that can outrank
Because
you.
when the last time I was able to move, like
I'm
I
sure
would have had to
you know the answer
leave,
to
like
your own
exit out of the
question,
scene,
Miss Cipher.
basically, because it like
What
it
confidence?
wouldn't let me pause and stuff like that.
You talk as if you have everything in the palm of your hand. Huh. So you did learn a thing or two from her. Then let me tell you something you don't know. The Flame Reaver. They've been watching Akama closely.
You mean?
Bet you didn't expect that, huh? I've been tracking them all this time. And this is my conclusion.
There's a chest right there, and I want it.
That lunatic may have lost their mind. But they're no fool. Why do you think they haven't made a move on Akama yet?
Professor Anaxa once analyzed this. He thought it was probably because Kefali's core flame was protected by the Council of Elders' secret arts.
Ha! Sacred Art's my foot! I could break those mechanisms with the flick of my finger. Allow me to let you in on the actual secret. They probably held off from attacking Akama because the Seamstress's defense network was way tougher than you thought. Now that she's gone, and you're heading out to the Eye of Twilight, with the city's defenses in shambles.
What a dangerous situation we find ourselves in. But since you're the one who brought it up, I'm guessing you already have a solution in mind.
Just look how ridiculously calm you are right now. But you guessed it right. Consider this a 2-for-1 deal. I'll keep that lunatic entertained on top of protecting Kefali's core flame. You owe a big favor after this.
You have my deepest gratitude. That Flame Reaver's power is truly unfathomable. Please be careful.
Don't forget, Deliverer. There's a fundamental truth in this world. Cyphera will always get the last laugh. No need to worry about a demigod. I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
Okay, now we're Hyacine. Meanwhile, in the Grove of Epiphany.
I've been trying to stay away from here since the Black Tide destroyed the grove. And through that, stay away from the memories that might make me sad. But the wind keeps pulling me back. Maybe that's the Twilight Courtyard's duty, after all. I know, little Ika. I know. I too miss the days when we all studied together. But we have an even more important mission this time round. Lord Finan has already set the date to campaign against Aquila. Being a descendant of the Sky People, You're right. At least I can still afford to get lost in thought once in a while. Oh, ancestors. Please wait for just a bit longer. The time I spent in the grove deserves some reminiscence.
Okay, hold up. Let me check this. I need to check this. Damn. Okay. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Run here. Let me go back to the Trailblazer. Okay, so I'll do this. I'll do this right now. Let me just claim the achievements and stuff like that. Right here. Claim the achievement. Here. Claim the achievement. Okay. Travelogue. Nothing. Okay. The Trailblaze mission. The fall at dawn's rise. That's what I'm doing, right? Falls at dawn's rise. Where's the missions? Right here. Falls at dawn's rise. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. Hold up. How much polychrome do I have? Okay, I almost have enough for a 10 pull.
This
Shut up, little
was where
Ika.
Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path.
She's very
How much
short.
the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't...
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching activities will be put on hold.
Ah, I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
All you do every day is wag that sharp tongue of yours. That's a credit deduction, fine enough IDs Elysiae. I have nothing left to say. Next.
Please wait, Professor. According to the Grove's protocols for a cohort's final class, the lecturer should take some time in that lesson to discuss the students' post-graduation aspirations with them and guide them toward a solid path. Surely you can't skip such a crucial step, Professor.
The teaching assistant, Miss Hyacinth, is truly Professor Anaxa's nemesis.
Fine. Since Hyacinthia insists on this, let's go through the process. Since some of you are so eager to speak, why don't we start with you, Finan of IDs Elysiae? What is your post-graduation aspiration?
Me? Well, it's not exactly an aspiration, but the only thing I want to do is to protect the people I care about.
I see. So you want to be a hero? How boring.
I didn't say...
Casterus, you've been giggling for quite some time. How about you go next?
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras, but I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming peace.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See, this is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let's see if yours stands out.
Look at all these NPCs, bro.
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, Assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical records.
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Skyfolk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost. And only Seliosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's, lording over everything on the ground. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past. But I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising waves. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page.
Okay. Shut up, little fat fuck.
I'm getting embarrassed
Fat
from
fuck.
remembering how I said all that. But my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Hi, Izzy.
What are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finon mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila. Are you here to...
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the Grove.
The Rainbow Bridge is essential to retrieving the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You will protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphorus is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission, won't you?
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, little Ika.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that's still don't understand. That I still don't
Since we've
understand.
already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The Grove is fraught with danger right now, and an extra pair of hands translates to extra security.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get going?
Okay. There was a chest. Where is that chest? It's right here. Yay. Search for the ancestral ghost. Okay.
The chroma coffer is vibrating. There must be memory.
Okay. What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People, the chroma coffer. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Skyfolk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Skyfolk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken them.
Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight. The time has come to fulfill our ancestor. Please
Who has a...
It's I, Hyacinthia, a descendant of the... You are Lord Crispus.
So,
Indeed, it has. For the flame chase journey is nearing its perfect conclusion.
Perfect. Hyacinthia, how can you convince me?
1,000 years ago, Celiosi, who conquered the skies, left. Though I'm not a warrior, and I am not fighting alone. Amphorius is in an era. I now wield the power of.
Like,
I desire to define the mission of the Skyfolk in my.
I sense resilience. Receive my blessing.
Okay.
Thank you for your trust, Lord Crispus.
Well done, Hyacinth.
My ancestors were all pretty.
Looks like your efforts paid off.
Now.
Yeah. The Vortex of Genesis, huh? I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Phygos priests? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to Vortex of Genesis.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters and forests are rather untamed. Subduing the water wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Bagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It'll likely only let one person through. And as Phygos' priest designed it, the entrance serves as the exit. You'll need to come back through the vortex once you've met your ancestor's spirit. Little Ika and I will be here waiting.
Got it.
Okay. Under the raucous steps of the frenzy dance, the roar, the spirit water revealed the way. Okay, whatever.
The vortex of Genesis. But this does feel. Wait, is Lady Tree? Oh, I think.
Yeah, why is Tree in Cypher here?
Already, Syphy? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we...
That's alright, big sister Treeby. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphy. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treeby.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
Syphy.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. He reminds me of Aglaia in her prime. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, big sis Treeby, before I go, got a little gift for you.
Well, didn't...
That's a part of the game too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Seriously?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treby, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cipher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cypher from the long-fallen city-state of Dolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard. Does that mean...
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People. The Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syphe. Zinni is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of Amphorius.
Don't worry, Lady Cipher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphe cracking jokes? Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years ago.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Cypher uses the Coin of Whimsy's ability and teleports away from the vortex.
Miss Cipher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry, she's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending a hand. Oh, well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphe's gift away somewhere safe. The Vortex of Genesis is all yours.
Okay. The Vortex of Genesis. Search for ancestral ghost.
I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame, ancestor. Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Converse with the ancestor.
Child.
Yes, I am. You must be Gemelect.
And this...
It is.
Are those... Does that mean I see... As fellow pillars of Amphor...
It's because Sky shall...
Agalaya?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us.
Incredible. Answer me, highest...
Every record regarding...
In that case...
Yes. But unfortunately...
I see. Perhaps you'll be...
Thank you, Lady...
Take my bless... But your
Your blessing is a treasure. General Ectra is... So... Alright. Time to...
Okay. You're back. How did it go?
It went great. Your spirit water art was a huge help, Danny.
Do you mind sharing what your ancestor spirit said to you? I see recounts a conversation with General Extra to Don Hang.
What's wrong, Danny?
Nothing. It sounds like everything went smoothly. It's just, I'm a bit concerned about the prophecy you mentioned. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trinan deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it.
I hope so.
Come on, Danny. Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home, Castrum Kremnos.
Damn.
We're here. This is it.
Castrum Kremnos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone.
He sent a message earlier, carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness yet. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
I agree.
There. That sleeping spirit.
Your grandmother?
Yes, My grandmother just sent. She fought her way through. I've never looked too behind her death. Marked the. But when I heard, well, to quote Lord Finan, in her final diary entry, I wonder what she'd think. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to rid ancestor. Please bestow upon me your generous.
I don't care about this. I'm not gonna. I don't care about the freaking whole ancestor thing.
Is this? Wait.
It's like.
Grandmother?
Oh no, it's not like it's giving me that much important information.
I can't even experience.
Do you remember that back
Not
then?
really getting much.
You want grandmother?
You know, important information from all of this.
Yes, and I remember.
I just want to. I just want to get to.
I've told myself
get
I
to
never thought
fucking the
bird-
sky.
Don't worry about me.
The sky
I'm up in
place.
the world, prayed out, and now.
That's where I want to go.
Isn't it
The sky.
poetic?
Because that's where I need to go.
If your mind turn to the sky.
Grandmother.
Speak, Hyacinthia.
Before you go.
Then listen closely, my. 4 millennia, a century of the until.
Okay, what? Why are you telling a story,
through
bro?
the smoke, Aquila, those struck blind. The
Why are you
Chrysos
telling the
to
story
her
about
left was the
Aquila?
to her right was the one warrior. The Titans, the wounded Titans' blood poured in the final moment. The battered hero of the Titans, the fear. And Celiosi. She merged my descendants.
Okay. Now we're back to the Trailblazers POV. A few days later at Dawncloud.
Today's the day.
Wow, I didn't expect it to be so lively up here. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Vinan. Let's go talk to him.
Okay, let me check out this real quick. The Fate Atlas. And there's probably still going to be a lot more after this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Currently, it's 5 in. This one was like 10, right? Or like 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was 10. So we're about like halfway through. We might finish Amphorius next live stream, but I'm going to end the stream here today. Because, it's already been like about like almost an hour for this stream, and then I recorded an additional 2 hours last time, but then my stream crashed. So yeah, so I have that. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. I will maybe tomorrow, probably might be tomorrow that I'll finish Amphorius. We'll see. And then I would actually be caught up on things. Because I wasn't even caught up with the Lafu when Penacony came out. And then I was still doing Penacony when Amphorius came out, so yeah. But let me just do all this real quick. Give me 1 second before I end the stream.
In Dolus is the silk, the woman,
all of this, all of these.
the
Shut up,
girl
cat.
and the grand.
We keep.
The woman smiled.
Why don't you?
The mesmerizing, even the girl. She returned smiling. Yet the girl the brilliance, the bet, the old woman to protect people thought
Your parent.
Stop! The lies of the hearth of her. The good. How.
Okay. Cipher number 2. Complete. Next, I'll do Aglaya, because this is the end of Aglaya's thing. This is the last one. Then Aglaya is finished, because she's fucking dead.
But. Teacher.
The Dawn Divide.
There's only one.
Okay. There's the end of Aglaya. Complete. Next, we'll do Finon. Then Hyacine will be last.
There are no swords.
Even a rake would... Many days later, for that...
Let go of my...
That was...
I am the victor.
Knowledge is all...
So he, but unenlightened... Thus... When first arriving...
Even the
The elders, but none, it's some
only one who...
Those with golden... Such work he misses...
What forges a he...
Now...
Okay. That's fine on. Number 2. Last is Hyacinth. Come on. Come on, come out. Hyacinth. Act 2 for Hyacinth.
This world, the father...
Which is a lot of pages here. That is a lot of pages.
The priest who part...
This.
And the father, though he had...
Maybe I will
The blessings of the brawn, perhaps childish and thunder. What a gentle blood, but where the girl,
the god,
that grand, but her father, that girl there, and she brought father, and on that night he will heal.
You have
the departed.
Okay, complete. The Flame Chaser's path has been lit. Aquila is fully complete. Now there's just Maide, who has one more. And the Trebios. So the Trebios and Maide only have one more. Okay, author is here. I'm gonna claim these. Okay. We're almost done with this, kind of. Look how much there is left. Actually, before I end stream, I kind of wanna get a good trace, or not a good relic. I don't know which one though. Maybe I doubt I'll get something good, but I'm gonna try. Right here, I'm gonna go for a maybe a head or a hand. I'll go for hand. Please give me a good hand. Please give me a good hand, bro. And it was a terrible hand. Great. Whatever. 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 In the battle pass, I almost have this. Hold up. Go back over here. Almost have this, and I need this for to be able to choose something.
Oh.
Do I have enough for a temple? I don't know if I have enough for a temple or not. Damn, I almost have enough for a temple. Give me 1 second, guys. Not that one. Do that. How much do I need? I need 100 more. Like about 100 more.
All things are connected by origin.
Actually, Stellar Jade, Honor X shards. I won't be able to do that. I could get one full. You know what? I'll do that. I will do this, and then I'll do a 10 pull. I don't think I'm gonna get anything, but I'll just do a 10 pull just to see. You know, do a 10 pull just to see. Okay. Come on. There we go. That and 10 pull. 10 pull. You know, just because. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to I want to build up more pity, because my pity is it's terrible right now because I lost, or I won, so it's 5. Yeah, right here. I'm at 5. I'm about like 10 pity right now, so I'm at 20 pity now. Either ways, hope you enjoyed the stream. Just gonna end it already. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, I'll probably stream the rest of Amphorius tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and bye bye.